In the Week 2 assignment, you will practice 5 basic composition techniques. You will submit 5 photographs that illustrate the following basic composition techniques: symmetrical or formal balance, asymmetrical or informal balance, framing, urban patterns, and reflection. Symmetrical balance is seen in almost perfectly centered compositions, or those with almost mirror images. In a design with only 2 elements, they would be almost identical or have nearly the same visual mass, but this is very hard to do in the real world. Your images may be approximate symmetry instead of actual. The important thing is the 2 sides should be predominantly similar. In some cases, the foreground may have distracting elements. If you cannot crop them in camera, let them remain as natural parts of the symmetrical composition. Asymmetrical design is typically off-center or created with an odd or mismatched number of disparate elements. When the left and right sides of the design are unequal, it is said to have asymmetrical balance. Framing an image can be understood in multiple different ways. It could mean to use framing elements in an image composition. Use framing to add depth to the photograph. Patterns of all kinds occur at all scales throughout nature, but also throughout human constructs. Look for patterns around your house and in your town or city. Try to see the pattern in more of an abstract way. You may look for patterns in rural areas, but focus on patterns made by human constructions or elements. The key word for a successful urban pattern photograph is repetition. Reflection is the change in direction of a wavefront at an interface between 2 different media so that the wavefront returns into the medium from which it originated. Reflections can be found in nature and in man-made areas. Buildings are great for reflections. Apply elements of other design principles, such as symmetry or asymmetry, when working with reflections to make interesting, dynamic images.